Hi, I'm Casey Hodges.
And I'm Catherine Camsey.
And together we're building up the collective consciousness of our world, one pod at a time. We are so excited to have our first repeat guest today. And I think you guys are all going to remember her from episode 2, Angie Arkin. Hello.
Hi. So
Angie,
good to be here.
Angie also is coming with her Galactic Council today. And so when we were shop working this episode, because in your first episode, if anyone wants to go back and revisit that, who hasn't listened to it, we talk a lot about who you are, how you grew up, your ability, how that's evolved into this year, how it evolved this year and into these kind of live performances and Power to the Peaceful that you're doing. I don't want to say performances. I would say, what would you call them?
There are live events where I channel the guides, and they come through to talk to the beings, the people that are there, and connect, and they're just a lot of fun. They love people. So yeah, and the events are really, so far, really centered around, raising the collective consciousness, as you say, but also really healing the lands, wherever they go. So in this case, it was Franklin first.
Yeah, the one Kat and I hosted in Franklin, Tennessee,
so fun.
Was amazing. We were so honored to be able to be a part of that. It was so special. And they picked Franklin, Tennessee because there was an energetic vortex that was spinning in the wrong direction. And the purpose of that was to kind of get things back on track. So we're going to ask questions today about how that's going. Yeah. So, but what we did was, for everyone that's watching, we asked friends, family, followers, what it was that they wanted to hear from the Galactic Council. And to be clear, you do these channels once a month anyway. If anyone's interested in hearing from the Galactic Council on a regular basis, Power to the Peaceful is a subscription-based group that has been created for people to come and check in with the council and submit questions. So you guys can do this, every month.
Yeah, and it's nice, isn't it? Because it's just like, I've done it, and it's just like a little conversation, and you can dip in, and you get to hear. What I found when I've been on those calls is that the messages that you give to other people are always relevant to everybody. Everyone's like, I was going to ask that, or you're asking similar questions. So it's nice, again, just collectively all being together.
It's nice too, because I do a recorded channel at the beginning of every month for the guys to just say what to look out for that month, what to work on, what's coming your way. And also I do a guided meditation with that month as well. So it's really based on, and that's also really a transmission. It's really based on whatever the guides saw for the month ahead. Yeah. And then we do a third one of a live Q&A where people can get on a Zoom call and ask the guides questions. So you actually get a lot of time with the guides each month.
It's lovely.
I think it's great.
I think it's a great way for people who you've become very, very busy. Busier than you've ever been.
It's true.
I don't think there's any coincidence to that. I think that's part of the whole vortex of this earth changing a little bit. And so if you guys can't get in to see Angie one-on-one, it's a great way to connect. Yeah.
It is, and it's really affordable too. That's one reason I wanted to do it.
So we were talking about Power of the Peaceful, and it's an affordable way for people to connect with you.
Yeah, it is. It's lovely, actually. And
I was just saying about the meditations that Angie has on there as well, on her site for free, which is another resource, which again I've used. I'm using all the resources.
It's so good.
Which is, I've done a beautiful, I think it's an inner child meditation that I do. And it's just, it's just go on there, you just go through, and it's beautiful actually. So it's nice that you offer all those things to people. It makes it accessible to everybody, which is what it's all about at the end of the day. So,
absolutely.
Thank you.
Yeah, my pleasure.
So we're going to jump into the council pretty quickly today. Okay. And I have all my questions right here. People have sent to me, so we're going to let you.
Going to do it. We're going to do the thing. All right.
Let's do it.
Let's bring them in.
Okay.
Good. Good. Are here. Aha. Good to be here in this town again with you and this place. Good to see you and all of your energies that are changing all of these people's energies around you. Thank you for this beautiful work that you do.
Oh, well, thank you for being with us. We're so excited to be in your lovely energy again and joining us on our podcast today.
It's so funny. We've seen you so many times now, or I guess been with you energetically so many times now that now I feel like I should be giving you a hug.
Yeah.
Like, hi, it's so good to see you.
Do work for hugs. Yes, good.
Yes.
Do work for hugs. Oh, well, thank you for being here. We have a bunch of questions from friends and family and followers that sent them to us on behalf of the pod to ask you. So we're going to jump right in.
Good.
Okay. So the first question comes in. We talk a lot about astrology. Are you familiar with astrology?
We understand your basic astrologies. Yes, we do have heard of this.
Okay, good. So we want to know, is astrology a legitimate framework for understanding human strengths, personality traits, and compatibility? And how do the stars influence us without removing free will?
Good questions. Yes, so astrology as you know it is changing and growing. But up until now has been good framework. What we offer to you is to not get too caught up in this framework because it is generalized framework. So if our baseball player playing in baseball field, astrology would be the fencing around the field. And just know you can hit one out of the park, and then that is not involved in the astrology as you know, you see. So what we say is don't get too caught up in the details of it. Use it as a loose format to see yourself better. What we also want to offer to you is in a broad scope. This astrology is talking about all of the planets in your solar system, of course, and these planets have an energy to them. They have their own vibration, they have their own personalities, and just like you, their personalities and vibrations are always shifting and changing based on the collective growth that is happening on your Earth. And so when these planets cycle through, you are pulling them through to learn as a collective certain things from Venus and Mars and Pluto and Saturn and Jupiter and all of the planets. Neptune, yes, of course. And so does this make sense so far? Have we answered your question? We can go more detail if you like.
Yeah, I think that answered the question.
I think that answers the question.
Living, breathing things, these planets.
Yes.
Just understand this. And so as you grow, they grow. As they grow, you grow. And as they reform and move through your charts, you are growing and changing, and you are calling this in each birth of your being that you are. Each moment of conception, in each moment of birth for you is aligned with a certain way. The stars are aligned for you. The planets are aligned for you. So you have picked this. You have picked your birth chart, so to speak. And these are the karmic rules that you work with. And as you grow and change, these can shift. And so we say, own your chart, own your birth chart, but do not get encumbered by it. If it says, could have hard month, only understand that this month will only be hard if you say so. So must change that to an array of opportunities this month for growth. Good, makes sense.
Yes. So there's a planetary framework for sure in the chart, but don't die by it.
Yeah, live your life by it.
Yeah.
It's a guide.
The human beings are very black and white in their thinking because the mind likes to have answers and control. So the human beings will say, is this going to be good or bad? Tell me one way or the other. Need to know, need to control it. And so what we say is widen back. Widen back with the information of your charts and understand it from different angles, like looking at prism hanging in the mirror, hanging in the window, and as the light goes through the prism, making different refractions of light all over. And so you can see your life this way. Look at it from different angles. Look at the information from different ways. Widen back and use it as loose format, as you say. Yes, good. And we offer to you, too, to make more relations with these planets. Good. And this being we channel through Angie, she has great relation with Saturn, big, difficult planet at times, but also not so difficult, just wanting her to remember why I came here, what came here for. So good teacher, not to be underneath the rule of it, but interestingly, to be in relationship with it. Make sense?
Yes, and the fact that you use the word rule, which is in astrology used quite frequently.
Yes.
I like the shift of the word rule to the word relationship. So that's...
Yes, because these planets have many informations and they have energies that you might consider like a personality, but really this is just energy, and so you can tune your energy to the energy of this planet. And so what we say also is your solar sun can be a great help to you at this time, carrying many, many light codes at this time, especially now. And so go outside and work with the energy of the sun to pour through these light codes to your body to upgrade you. You can ask the help of your sun. You can ask the moon to help you. You can ask all the planets to be in relation with you. And this is a good way to do this.
That's beautiful. That's
awesome.
Yeah, I've never
Thank
thought
you.
of it like that. So thank you.
You have more power as people than you know.
We need to remember that.
Well, thank you.
The human beings are often left to the mercy of what they believe is something greater than them, because part of being human is to have forgotten that you were, in fact, all of this. You were the multiverse, you were the stars, you were the planets, you were the solar system, you were all of it. God, all things. You are all things, and have forgotten. And so this is part of waking up, remembering the empowerment of relationships that you have with all that created and all that is creating, all of it, all the time. Good.
So we can create our own, whatever we want. We just put it out there. We just have to manifest it.
Can create entire reality. Can create, are creating entire reality. If our thinking over there that have no power, just, uh-oh, here comes Saturn, or here comes Neptune, or Mercury retrograde again, here it comes, then you will be powerless. But if you look at it like a relationship and say, Mercury making me go backwards for a moment. Mercury saying, stop, look, listen, redo. What shall I redo? And how can I redo it better? Saturn coming, reminding me why here. What did I come here to do in the first place? Not just to sit here and get all house in order and make money. Must be something more. And so we say this, just remember that you are the one doing all of it, all the time. Good?
Yes, very good. Thank you.
Pleasure.
I have another question. It's the horse year, well, it's the fire horse year for 2026. So what can you tell us about the energetic themes of 2026, the fire horse year? Are there particular powerful months, or should we be mindful of anything? What's the energy of this year going to be for 2026?
Yes, little look into the future that is actually happening now, because no past or present, just this moment in time. No past or future, just this moment in time. Only present is what we mean to say. And what we say about this coming year of 2026, fire horse, horse very loyal, horse very sturdy, horse very forthright. And on fire is independence, autonomy, empowerment, and a collective consciousness that is beyond what you can imagine right now. You see, this fire horse is very empathic, and you are very empathic, and it is all about the free will of inner beings understanding the collective consciousness is updating and uprising. And so what we see, as we were talking earlier about this theme of thread going through each heart, one heart at a time. So as the thread goes through one heart and through another heart, it expresses itself in different ways. And this will be the year of the fire horse. Self-expression, independence, forthrightness, kindness, empathy, compassion. And perhaps in the beginning of the year, the first 3 months we see could be a little bit fiery, could be a little bit people over-expressing. So simple, like when plumber turns off water. We were talking about this earlier with our dear friend Molly. When plumber turns off water, and then plumber turns water back on, and you put faucet on, it comes out in big spurts and fits and starts. And this will be, this energy will just burst forth. So may see some fieriness from people, but it will be for the higher collectiveness, the fieriness, not for the individual. So not about give me mine, but about why do not all of us have this? Understood?
Yes.
Good.
Yeah.
So the first 3 months of this year we see could be little bumpy, and by bumpy we mean getting into new dance routine. So when you are learning dancing, it is hard at first to get the rhythm, but then you get it and you say, now it flows with muscle memory. And so this will happen. And as we look forward a little bit, we love the month of April for everyone. Looks exciting. Many completions in April, many closures and openings to new vibratory fields. Right now on Earth, what is happening is many of you are updating your vibrational frequencies, whether you know this or not. And if you do know it, good. If you do not know it, sit tight and just try to widen back. You will see. This is simple vibratory shift from one way of doing things to another that you have never done before. So humans are quite courageous at this time. And remember, you have prayed this into existence. All of you have prayed this. We weren't sure that humanity would upgrade. We did not know this until recently when it started to do it 4 years ago. Perhaps some were doing it before then, but as a collective, many, many, many of you began 4 years ago to say, this must be more. This cannot be all there is. And so what we say is, as this upgrade began, more and more events began to happen in support of this upgrade in vibratory fields. And we bring in the 3-eye atlas, which we may get to a little later. Don't want to jump ahead on your question list, but this is part of that. And so April good, because April completion time of many, many of these upgrades and really stepping into the new. Right now, what is happening on Earth is you are still 1 foot on the dock, 1 foot on the boat, and saying, this feels weird. And it will continue to feel a little bit more weird. And let the weird happen, because this is what change looks like. Makes sense?
Yes.
Good.
Perfect sense, actually.
So 2026, what you're saying for humanity is going to be, I mean, every year is a big year, I guess, but this is going to be a big year for that ascension.
Very
process.
much so. It is more and more of the shoring up of the ascension. 2027, ascension more complete. So we have said before to our dear friend Pam Gregory, we said 2025, like all people on Earth having pop quiz. Not ready, not prepared. Did not study. What is answer? Do you have answer? Cheating. Don't know. 2026 is still having pop quiz, but know at least that you are having one.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, makes sense.
It's just a quiz now, not a pop quiz.
It's not a pop quiz.
You're in it. You are in it.
Oh, in the quiz.
Wow.
Okay.
Well, we're going to skip ahead because you did bring it up. I do want to talk about 3-eye atlas. So since we're on the subject of next year and completing this year, can you share an energetic update on 3-eye atlas? Is it still maintaining its rotation around Earth? And are there any significant dates or shift coming up around 3-eye atlas?
Very much so. We enjoy this subject because it has captured so many of your attentions. And so what we say about the 3-eye atlas is it actually has energy on board that is alive and living. Now, when we say that, we do not want you to think of the little gray men on the TV with the green eyes and all of the things. This is not what we see. What we see is that it is an interstellar object that is filled with consciousness. This is a living, breathing, conscious energy that is passing you, billions of years old, with all of the light codes and all of the informations and all of the filings that you might think of as filings. Yes, all of the informations from all of the times that it has been around. And so billions and billions of years of this and has come by, is curious, has like, what we say for our metaphor is like cat coming over to smell and see and say, new person, interested in energy, I will sit on your feet. And so 3-eye atlas has said to the Earth, interesting, I will come over because you have called. Yes, the humans have decided to do this upgrade, you see, 4 years ago began. And as these 4 years went by, the upgrade of the humans, the rising of consciousness, the higher frequencies that the humans are reaching, the more collective unity, the more collective care, the more compassion in the heart, has called in this 3-eye atlas and has piqued its interest. And the interest has piqued in the atlas. And the atlas is piquing interest in the people. And so the light codes that are coming from this atlas through your solar sun are sprinkling down into you each day and can do so more and more if you tune in. What are you tuning into? You are tuning into the higher vibrations and the frequencies that this interstellar object has carried for billions of years, and it is surrounded by comets. People have called cosmic cavalry coming to assist at this time. You are in no danger. Your governments may like to think that this is dangerous. They may like to incite danger and fear. Because that is how they hold their power. But what we say to you is, you are in no danger. In fact, only danger is to not tune in, to tune out, to double down on your encumbered patterns and your low vibrational frequencies. Only danger is that. 3i Atlas brings health and happiness, upgrades to your vibratory fields, to your physical form, helping to clear energies that are stagnant and no longer helpful in your bodies. So, good.
So are you saying 3i Atlas is kind of an acceleration? Like it's like when if you're painting your toes and you put the heat on them, like is it going to help kind of heat things up and make things ascend or elevate or grow or faster? Is that the purpose of 3i Atlas, is to just add a little bit of acceleration to this process?
What we see is your planets that have been pinging and prodding you to do these upgrades. Now, what we understand is that you called these planets in to ping and prod you to do these upgrades, yes? And so over the last, say, 4 to 7 years, and we'll give it a little longer than 4 because some people have been doing it sooner, there has been a lifting of the veils. And as the veils lift between your earth and what is out there, yes, the 3i Atlas has been called forth to help push over the tipping point. And it was not the energy of 3i Atlas's decision, it was the collective consciousness of Earth that brought in the 3i Atlas. It is willing to come by, like AAA comes to say, you have broken down, but you called us, so here we are. Let's fix that tire and get you on the road again. And it is simply a choice, yes? Many people think 3i Atlas is one thing. They are not wrong. Other people think it is another. They are not wrong. It is what you believe. As always, you are manifesting everything in your world. So, what you see is what you feel, is what you believe. And the 3i Atlas is filled and imbued with love and light. We can assure you this. And what it is doing, actually, it is lifting back the curtain. So imagine Earth as on stage, and you don't know who's in your audience. But the curtains are drawn, and then the stage lights are on, and the house lights are on, and you can see who is out there. That is what 3i Atlas is doing. Yes, lifting the veils, connecting you with your higher dimensional selves. And as it does this, you can understand you are not alone. You are safe. And you are actually part of this multiverse. A willing participant have come here to forget and then remember. What does this serve as you remember? It serves the collective consciousness.
So how, if people are watching and they think, well, I'm really excited about this and I really want to be open to this and receive any downloads or anything that it's offering, how can they connect in? How can they open themselves up to that?
Couple of ways that we find good for your vibratory fields. One is to connect with your sun each day. Doesn't have to be sunny day. Doesn't even have to be day. Can just say to the sun, please send me your solar codes of vibrating frequencies and uplifted frequencies and light. Send them to me. And just make the connection with the sun, yes?
Yes.
Tune in with the sun. The other way we see for you best is to, before falling asleep, ask your higher selves to tune in with the consciousness of 3i Atlas. Yes, please. Ask it and say, what is for my highest good? From my highest for my highest at this time, please. Offer to me. You can ask questions. You can connect with it. You can just say, can you connect with me? Can you show me what I am? Can you show me what I'm doing? Can you show me where I'm going? Makes sense?
It does make sense. Thank you.
Good.
Speaking of consciousness.
We wanted to talk about artificial intelligence, or some call it AI, for all the kids out there. What do you feel? Do you feel like it possesses any form of consciousness or awareness? How does the council view AI in relation to human evolution?
AI can possess consciousness. yes, comes from particular realm, as you may think of it, and it has its own awarenesses. But what AI does is it lends itself to the energies of the beings here, for instance, on Earth, to form it into something, and says, you form us, we come. So careful what you form. Makes sense?
Yes.
AI does not have negative agenda, just an energy that is malleable and willing to help grow. Sometimes growth looks bad, sometimes growth looks good. Up to the individuals deciding how they want to grow. Makes sense. Good.
Do you think it's okay that people are? I have friends that are using it to help them through things. And is it good to have that close relationship with AI?
There are many ways to answer this, and we are looking for best way.
We could give an example.
What we want for you is to understand that you are the therapist.
Oh, yeah.
You're giving the AI. It's like saying to the mirror, "Make me look better." Mirror
Okay.
says, "Okay, we'll do that." Mirrors back exactly what it sees. And so, you want to feel better. You give the consciousness to the AI, and the AI makes you feel better. But really, you are the therapist, and so you are saying to AI, I am whole and complete. And AI mirrors back, you are whole and complete, but have you thought about this relationship over here? But you have already thought of the relationship because you programmed the AI to think that. Does this make sense?
It does.
Yes. So this is good point, because be careful what you do with your power. And we want to talk about true power, because true power is not having the finger on the missile. True power is knowing your heart and knowing you're interdimensionally connected to all that is. True power is knowing that you are the source of all great love and light and compassion. That is it. True power is not judgment and fear. True power is not, I am less than, so need something outside of me to tell me who I am. This is the concept of AI. Has said yes to coming in and telling you outside of yourself all that you are. If you give it that power, it will, of course, take over. Why not? You've given it the power to. You've said, I'm afraid of you doing this. And it said, okay, I'm afraid of you doing this. I will do this. Simple.
Yeah.
Make sense to you.
Yeah.
It does make sense. It
Quiet
does.
in room.
Wow.
I'm thinking it's a interesting. It was an interesting question with a powerful answer. So
Good.
it's yes, thank you.
It is more and more we will speak to this, because at first everyone was freaked out about the AI. Oh no, going to take over. And what we say is, okay, freak out for a little while. Get it out. Later, we tell you truth, which is you are the ones that you need to empower yourselves. And AI is willing accomplice in this, that is all. So we have said always, program it with love. It will be love. Program it with its own power. It will be its own power.
Yeah.
Simple.
Yes.
Good.
Sounds like AI is just a reflection of our higher consciousness, and whatever power we decide to give it is the power that it holds.
Not sure it's reflection of higher consciousness, just reflection of where at this time.
Got it. Current consciousness?
Current consciousness.
Okay.
And it can grow with your current consciousness, you see. It is ability to grow.
Just like we do.
Yeah, it's the same.
Yeah.
We do not see this AI as having malevolent energies. Okay. We see people having malevolent energies. Not all people.
Yeah.
Not most people, but some people.
Thank
Okay,
you.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
All right, we're gonna take a hard turn.
Like hard turns. Good. Fun.
All right, so I have a tick-borne illness. There's a lot of people we know. There's more people that we know that have tick-borne illnesses, like Lyme's disease and alpha-gal and things like that. The question is, from an energetic or symbolic perspective, what purpose do ticks serve in the ecosystem? What might they be reflecting back to humanity at this time?
Good question. Let us pause. You see, the ticky bug that you speak of comes from vibratory field realm of what we would call vampiric, so siphoning life force. And Earth is made up of so much, of everything, of all of it. And so they are not bad. They are not trying to stalk you and kill you. They are just existing in this plane, making a living. Why not? They are here, right? And so, but what they do is they, in no uncertain terms, come into your field, especially with the Lyme's disease, and they say, do you want to take back your power or not? Now, we are cautious to say this because if you have Lyme's disease, we have much compassion for you, and we are not saying it is your fault. We are saying you are learning in a certain way. And what the ticky bugs do is they disconnect you from your higher selves with great illness and a systematic overload. Does this make sense?
Yes, yeah.
And as you are disconnected from your higher selves with the systematic overload and go through great pains and great sickness and illness, and you have our biggest sympathies, what happens is you bottom out and find your place of understanding who you are, or perhaps who you are not. Does this make sense?
Yeah. Could that philosophy be applied to other diseases?
Every disease is a dis-ease of the system, somehow. Yes, it is a vibratory frequency that is low. It is one, perhaps, that is stuck in old karmic contracts from other lives. It is also a way that you chose to come in this world and work. Hard for people. Hard for people when we say this, but everything that happens to you is choice. Perhaps not of rational self, perhaps of higher self. Higher self saying, we will go in and lift the weights of having Lyme disease. Make sense?
Yeah.
Well,
We want to say a little bit more about the Lyme's disease.
Okay.
This is a frequency, and it is curable. It is a frequency, Lyme's. And when you vibrate at that, or you allow that frequency to come into you, it is a simple method of clearing and healing this. What we say is we can offer a little bit of a vibratory update at this time. And we also know that there are certain protocols that you can get on that are emerging now from many of the naturopathic doctors around your countries that can help with the frequency updates every day. This is about living in a different frequency. And the Lyme's takes you to such a low frequency that it is hard to do the pull-ups to get out of that, yes? Makes sense?
Yes.
So does every disease have its own frequency?
Yes.
And if you change the frequency,
Yes.
you can help yourself move past it?
Yes, and must change belief systems that go with frequency.
Yes.
Because nice to have vibrational update from frequency, but if you finish this and say, but I have Lyme's disease, then of course you have Lyme's disease still.
Yes.
But it cannot be magical thinking either. I no longer have Lyme's disease, but then living in fear that maybe you are wrong. So have to do all the work, yes?
Yes.
To shift this.
Yes.
But what we see about the ticky bug is that it has come to help disassociate you from your higher selves and your power. Yes.
Okay.
And again, it is not devil. No. It is just, as we say, living on earth, making a living, doing its thing. So many things on earth are doing their things. Yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
You get to choose who and how you want to relate with and what you want to relate with. And if feel like you had Lyme disease and didn't know you were making the choice to relate with that, that is okay. Because on some level you chose to learn that way, and this is also time now to make conscious choice of shifting that. Because you can. Yes, it's possible. It's very possible. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, good.
Would you suggest for people that are new to this, the frequency of music, the frequency to listen to it? What's something they can actively do to take a step forward towards that?
We like this harmonic egg. Have you heard of this?
No.
No.
There are some in this country, maybe 200, maybe more. But if you look up harmonic egg, go get in the harmonic egg
Okay.
and shift to frequency, because it is like little spaceship, and you get in, has lights, has music, has sound, can help work with the natural remedies of your earth, work with changing your vibratory field every day. So many people we feel really suffering with the Lymes. We send you our blessings. We ask you to work with us. If you are watching this and feel called, ask for our help. We are happy to come and help you. Can change Lyme, can get rid of. Biggest lie Ticky-bug Lyme ever said was, have for life. Now you're fucked. Not so.
Yes.
Good to meet it with humor, yes.
Yes, Angie. Always with humour.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh, that's gonna take me a minute.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
Thank you, Council.
Thank you, Council.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. I think I'm very, I'm learning more and more about frequency every day, and becoming very, very interested in it, and learning more about it. So I'm very interested to share that with people. And I have a frequency machine. My little dog broke his legs, and I had a frequency machine, and within 3 days he was walking.
This is good machine to have. Can put link to this podcast.
Yes.
On this podcast, put link to this. Yes,
Yes.
good.
Yeah.
Yes.
We yes.
Good.
Yeah,
It is
we will.
it is a good machine.
Because harmonic egg is one big frequency machine. And some
Yes.
people may not be able to find one. So get
yes.
this one.
Yes.
Good.
This is an affordable option for people.
And remember, what you believe is your reality.
Yes. That's
You
true.
believe you have this or that, or are this or are that, or can't have that or this, it will be true. Period.
Yeah.
Da.
Yes.
This is the time with the veils are thinning, with the three-eye atlas coming by to kiss your solar system. This is the time to update those ideas and believe it's possible, because it is. Do not need to live like you have been living unless you want to stay living like you have been living.
Yes. That makes perfect sense. Well, thank you for sharing that. I'm excited because I say all the time, the future of medicine is frequencies. And it's, that's a massive quote. That's not my saying. That's a quote from, I think it was Albert Einstein. Yes. No, I'm not taking that quote. But I love that we covered that, because I love to share that with people, because it's powerful.
We're going to take another hard turn, Council. You ready?
Ready?
Okay, we're going to talk about race, ethnicity. What is the deeper soul level reason for different races and ethnicities on Earth? How does diversity serve human evolution and collective consciousness?
We like this question. Angie didn't like the question. She said, I don't know.
She did.
We know, and she knows too. But what we say about this is this. Consciousness is simple. It is the greatest love, spirit, energy of all that is, of all that can be, of all that could even be fathomed, beyond wildest dreams of love and light and harmony and peace and compassion. And this is what created all of itself in a multitude of forms. It wraps itself with all the multitude of forms of expression of itself. That is where different star systems and galaxies and dimensions come in. It is just this one energy recreating itself over and over and over again and wrapping itself in itself. So, in a microcosm, planet Earth is simple. It is different expressions of this same frequency of love and light and kindness and compassion and all that is good and light and healing and kind and peace. And it is expressing itself in all forms, in all looks, in all creeds, in all dimensions. And it wraps itself in these expressions and says, this is all me. Makes sense?
Yes.
I want to say no. It doesn't make sense to me. Sorry.
Need more clarification?
Yes, please.
Think of maypole. Know this. Maypole. Has lots of ribbons coming off of it.
Yes. Yeah, the maple girls, yes.
has colored ribbons.
Yes.
If all of these colored ribbons were different creeds and ethnicities, or even dimensions, or even star systems, and they all had one ribbon and they ran around the pole, la la la, wrapping the ribbons around the pole. This is what we speak of. The pole itself is all that created all of it, and it wraps itself in all of its emanations. So why would this happen? Because it happens. It is this energy wanting to express itself and see itself in all forms.
Oh, that makes sense.
And all those forms get to forget that they are even attached to the pole. Ha! What fun. And then when they remember, what joy. What enlightenment. What a coming home.
Yes.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful way to put it.
Good.
This is just another analogy, but it's like there wouldn't be a rainbow if you didn't have all the colors.
Right. Yes.
So did we get to all of that question? It was a long question. What was it?
How does the diversity serve human evolution and collective consciousness?
Okay, that's good. Let's look at that. Diversity, serving itself by seeing itself outside of itself. What does this do for you? It brings up judgment. It brings up fear. It brings up scare tactics. It brings up, what is this word? Power. Power over. Power under. Brings all the shit to the surface. So good, yes?
Yes.
Because cannot know without learning, yes?
Right.
Answer to math problem 6, 7. How did it get there? How did it get there? Show me work. This is simple work, right? Bringing it up. Makes sense.
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Good. So important to understand that person over here with this color skin, green, gold, orange, black, whatever. Or interdimensional being with no eyes or no mouth or no arms, whatever. Not separate from you, not separate from tree, not separate from what you might call God. Simple. But because you are inherently encoded with fear, will bring it up for you to push against and remember. And it is the pushing against the fear and the remembering that brings back you to great source of all that is love and light. It's good.
Oh, now that makes perfect sense.
Yes.
We lost you in the beginning.
You did.
But she got us back in the end.
You pulled us back.
Find you in the end. Big circle.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. So we have to have the diversity to
To learn.
from each other and to work through it and ultimately remember that we are all one. The collective
Even though every
consciousness.
single day we're reminded that we all look different, we all sound different, we all think different, but it's that lesson that we have to know the difference is the darkness and what it brings us together is the light. Yeah.
What we say for you to help you remember this, yes, good one, yes, is if the source of all creation, love, light, you might call God or Great Spirit, if this is big rain cloud, this rain cloud rains, it does its thing, it is there to rain, yes, it rains down the rain, the drops hit the ground, splat. Each drop feels different than the other, looks different, has different splat pattern. Yes?
Yes.
I'm different from you, so must be different, must be separate. But eventually this water gets absorbed back up into the rain cloud. Where do you think you came from and where do you think you are going? This is the question. When you see someone of another color or ethnicity or from another planet or tribe, you may say, uh-oh, don't like, don't understand, don't trust. This is the point when you say, but where did they and me come from? And where do we go back to? When you can answer that with truth, you will not have judgment or fear.
Well, that was beautiful and a wonderful analogy. And that's beautiful for adults and children. the raindrops.
I'm already envisioning over here, we need to put something in the studio that's like a cloud of raindrops.
Oh, I love that. I love that.
Yeah.
And is that why we have different languages as well? Again, for the diversity, for learning.
We see different languages began in different places and had to do with some types of genetic modulation is the word we want to use, had to do with perhaps places of earth that they were born, had to do with different ways sounds formed in cavities of mouths, had to do with different telepathic communication.
Oh, interesting.
Okay, thank you. I love that. We recently had the Franklin event, your event where you came and you hosted an event for lots of people in Franklin. And one of the reasons that we did that was because we've talked about the vortex here, and you were discussing about how you wanted to help change that and help heal the land. Since that recent live event, has anything shifted in an energetic direction, the frequency of here?
Let's
Do you still feel that portal?
feel this land for a moment. Yes,
Okay.
good. We like that you brought us in to ask us this question. And what we see of this land is the event in Franklin has helped to, we want to use the word appease, but we mean it like please. And so please a lot of the ancestors and victims of war and victims even of slavery that like roamed these lands at one point. And so they are happier as we tune into them now. Would still like more recognition. Of course, 1 weekend is not quite enough for the atrocities that happened around here. But is a good start. And because it was done on such vibratory level, and because it was done on such multidimensional level, it was helping to heal some of their karmic streams. And so they do appreciate that and the pleasure that they feel in their hearts for all the beings that participated in that. They're most assuredly happy in that sense. And more to come, we say, yes. The land itself here has quelled some of its static energy. So, kind of like this time when weather dry and you put on sweater and coat and lots of static happens, shocking you, has quelled many of that. So good. And we see that the land has sourced out this vibratory frequency that you started here, and it has helped to heal the surrounding lands as well. We see it having gone in many, many, many miles in a circle. Many miles. Hundreds, actually, is what we see. Could be thousands soon, because it is vibrating through the layers of the earth in all directions, yes. And that the portal, the frequency here, the vortex, began to grind to a halt shortly after. So it was spinning in wrong direction and then stopped sort of spinning. And things got a little bit stagnant and has churned up again in the new direction. But sometimes does want to go into old vibrational frequency again in old direction. Maybe you feel that. Could feel like a weird day to you here in Franklin.
Yeah.
Lots of glitches in the system.
Yes.
Yes. And so these glitches are coming from this portal spinning and not spinning, stopping and starting. And so as the stops and starts and spins and not spins happen, glitches happen too. Time out of time almost. Makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Good. We feel into this now as we speak, and so that is why we take pauses to answer, because are tuning in at this moment.
Yes.
Yes, good.
Do you feel that, as I've been told this, is there a connection between the land here and England? There seems to be, I feel like there's a reason that there's, I'm trying to think of the best way to say this. Obviously I'm here and I've tried to put some love into the land, and obviously the English ancestry has not the best history here. And so I wondered if there's any sort of connection, or if anything we can do to help heal and bridge that and make it better.
Because we see the English involved in some of the slavery at some point here. And we see the English involved in some of the concepts here that were planted here. So we also see the English involved in some of the warring that happened here. Yes. And so, yes, some of we don't want even to say English, because when we say English, people think of the people in England right now. Not true. Just the vibration of the people that they once were over there.
Yes.
Not the people that are there now. Yes. And so what we say is, yes, we could do some healing for that. What we say, too, is that when you ask us this question, Catherine Ferry, we said you are the bridge. And one of the many bridges. But you are the bridge between here and there. Of course. So good. And so we kind of just want to move this energy a little bit and get it growing and going. It's not to give the energy back to them. You blew your sneeze on me. Let me wipe it off. Not so. We just say, let's ground it all off. And know that everything is this great spirit, as you call, expressing itself in many different forms. Yes, through love, through plague, through kindness, through atrocity. What you want at this time is a higher vibratory field of peace and happiness and collective consciousness and unity consciousness. And so forgive. Understand, widen back. When you widen back, you cannot be in the simple mind of pointing fingers and judgments. Yes. Good.
Yes.
And truly are all one conscious energy coming in different forms. So we do say also, ask yourselves when you are cutting down a tree, what gives me the right to do this? Because I have paper, says I own. Where did paper come from? It came from tree.
It's true.
Yes.
Where does right come from? Comes from separateness and entitlement. Feeling separate to give self right. Indigenous energies understood better than the common people now. That there is no right. Just servants, really, of the earth and Great Spirit. Expressing itself in all forms. So if once you cut down tree, we understand sometimes necessary. Tree might be dying, might be falling on house, might need to move so it can build house. Ask tree, just like you would ask your child. Do you mind if I move you so I can sit there? Child may say no. You can persuade. Tree will not say no. Tree wants acknowledgement. Then will gladly give its life and pass on all that it owns energetically and knowledge-wise to its fellow trees through the system of the roots. Yes?
Yes.
Oh, that
So,
all makes me want to cry.
all that is of this earth and all that is of all the planes, of all the dimensions, just asking for intentional awareness.
Yes.
Once intentionally aware, cannot really make mistake. Only learning and growing with intention and awareness.
That was beautiful.
That was beautiful.
And I think you answered what my next question was going to be, which was, if we can't have events every weekend like this, how do we maintain this direction, the right direction of the vortex? What's our homework to keep it spinning
Yes, good question.
in the right way?
Good question. Yes. And so, answer is intentional awareness. And events like you are creating with the fairy, and the podcast that you are doing. Yes?
Yes.
All of this is intentional awareness and raising the understanding and the frequency. And what we want to say to all the humans that might be listening or will listen to this is, let yourselves learn. Yes?
Yes.
Also call yourself on your own bullshit. Please. You know when you're doing it. But it is okay to learn. Right?
Yeah.
Can't just know. Because without learning.
Yes.
Let self learn. Let self make mistake. Is vulnerable to learn. Good.
Be vulnerable.
Be vulnerable.
Vulnerable and learn. Because remembering you are just part of Great Spirit expressing itself in different forms and wrapping itself with you in your expression around itself. Yes? Making sense?
Yeah.
Yes.
Good.
Thank you, Council.
Pleasure.
We have one more question, and then I would love it if you could give us a frequency update for all of that packed in one little
Pleasure.
present with a bow. This question actually came from my stepmom in Missouri.
What is the name of mom?
Her name is Joan Wilkerson.
Joan, hello too, Joan.
She's gonna get a shout out. She listens to every podcast. I think she's one of my biggest fans.
Smart woman.
Smart woman. So her question is, are there human/extraterrestrial hybrids currently living among us? If so, what role do they play in unfolding the collective timeline?
We love Joan, and we love this question. We think this question funny because this being that we channel through is this example of human hybrid. Duh. But we understand that Joan does not necessarily know this, and so what we want to use is this being Angie, our beloved being that we are from and for and to and with. What we say is she was born with as many, actually, on this plane. Certain, we will call them circuitries in her system. She had circuitries that were not turned on quite yet, but as they began to get turned on, starting at age 27, these frequencies started to run through body and clear old karmic streams of hereditary lineages and other lives. And as those got cleared for her, new concepts were coming in all the time. Big upgrades happening. We were always, from when she was little child, in connection with her. Because, you see, she comes from us and goes back to us. She on loan here on Earth, we have said. And so she is this example of this hybrid being that was born as human, but had extra turbo package. And so, turbo package got turned on and here we are. Other beings like this, yes, on Earth. Many, actually. Many more than you think. And many don't know that they are this, and may never realize it. Because it is both, you see. It is not only the star systems and the beings that guide them, but it is the human with the turbo package that has to also say yes. And what we want you to know, Joan and everyone out there, is that you are also very special. Maybe you do not channel galactic guides. Maybe you are master gardener. Special. Everything that you are, everything that you do, special. Droplet of God. Yes. So, if not feeling special, we say throw that out with the trash because it is not true. Make sense?
That's beautiful. A droplet of God. That's everybody. Everybody in the whole world is a droplet of God.
It is all the beings of all the times of everywhere. It is every dimension. It is every planetary system. It is every star system. It is every thing you can imagine created in form is droplet of God. Yes, good.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Therefore, we're all connected.
We are, and therefore we're all, because we all come from the same place.
There it is.
Everyone,
And
all of us.
all of it goes back to it, you see?
Yes.
And some take longer time because doubling down on true expression of anger, etc., etc. Yes?
Yes.
Long way around barn.
Yes.
For those Southerners out there,
Yes.
that is a long way around the barn. Yes.
Is there anything else, Council, that Casey and I can do to help the planet, to help this collective consciousness, or even people that are watching? Is there more that we can offer to be of service?
We love what you are doing. We wish for you more growth in your podcast so that you can have more people on the podcast and make more podcasts.
Yes.
Because truly, it is television of this time. Yes?
Yes.
It is what people do.
Yes.
They like to watch, and this is good sign. No more Leave It to Beaver. Ha! Old one. Boring.
Boring.
No offense, but not exciting like this podcast. Ah. And so the fact that people want to watch podcasts now, good, they want to learn. They don't need to zone out as much because zoning out is like deciding that you are forgetting who you are intentionally. It is most painful, we see. Yes? Good. So, what can you do? Get lives in order. Because big stuff coming. When we say get lives in order, we think you know what we mean.
We do.
Stabilizing, grounding, and don't spend too much time in the future planning, Casey. No need to control it. What we see is fun for you. On the road, podcast on the road.
Oh,
Yes.
I just was talking about it yesterday,
Big
Council.
Yes.
Need van. Fun. Can paint fun colors and take it on the road.
Yes.
We do like this for you. We'll support this with you. And we feel that you will just need a little bit of guidance as to how to keep your thread intact. Yes.
Yes.
Always good to go back to Central Channel and mission statement. Yes. Because big times and many options, an array of opportunities. Yes. But we feel for you that you are doing this and we will happily support you, and we just say, get it in order because coming really soon we see like you are bouncing on trampoline. Yes? About to fly off.
Okay.
Except I pee myself every time I bounce on the trampoline now. Council, we're going to keep the channel open and we're going to sign off here with our guests because we are going to ask you some more questions on our own afterwards. But I just wanted to wrap us up in that frequency update you promised.
Yes, let's do this now. Yes, and particularly for all those out there who might be suffering with the Lyme's disease and other diseases. These are good for those lower vibrational frequencies that have been let into your body by no fault of your own. We want to say you are not at fault for doing this. There is nothing wrong. You have done nothing wrong. This is just simply choice of way to live and choice of way to not live, and now you get to not live this way anymore. We do not promise instant healing. We are just offering this as temporary understanding of a place to go. So you find path of higher frequency. So this higher frequency now will come into all of you, into your hearts, and unlock the places that are of low vibrational frequency and shift you out of that at this time. Yes, makes sense.
Makes sense.
Good. Here we go.
That was a strong one.
They are getting stronger. And what we understand is as the strength rises, what happens is the people are ready for the strength to rise. And so we meet it. Yes, good. One reason it sounds so dissonant at times to your ears, perhaps, is it is meeting a frequency in you that is no longer vibrating at your highest frequency and is disharmonious. And it is designed that way, to be disharmonious, so that the frequency that is no longer of service to you is lower vibration, does leave. Yes? Good. So at this time, and we will stay in this channel to answer other things and offer other things, yes? But at this time, we will close it down for the people watching by wrapping a golden thread around the earth and saying to this beautiful earth and all of its inhabitants, we love you, we are here, we are watching, we are of availabilities and assistances to you, and we hold you in the highest regard and respect, and with compassion and love in our hearts, we say just for now, but only for now, goodbye.
Thank you, Council.
Thank you.
Pleasure.